This is the last time Abu Musab al-Barnawi released a video of himself after falling out with Boko Haram leader Abubakar Shekau. Al-Barnawi is the son of Boko Haram founder Yusuf Muhammad. Until 2015, he was the spokesman of Boko Haram headed by Abubakar Shekau. But ISIL appointed al-Barnawi leader of the affiliate in West Africa, a development that led to a split in Boko Haram's ranks. Now the State Department wants to cap their online propaganda, ability to recruit foreign fighters, and cut financing to the group. The new sanctions prohibits people or businesses from dealing or aiding the group, which means companies like Google and other US-based social media companies may no longer carry propaganda materials from the group. But how much damage can a sanction like that cause to a group like ISIL in West Africa?
They capitalize on such developments, such policy actions by the US government to encourage recruitment within their group by pointing to the fact that the US is suppressing Islam and propagation of Islam. So contrary to that, in terms of funding, we're not certain that significant funding is coming to the groups from international communities. Most of the funding is sourced locally. So except if there are some elements of that funding that is coming in from international sources, it's not likely that the US would have any influence in terms of reducing the funding.
Since his appointment as the leader of ISIL in West Africa, the group has been operating quietly, except lately they've been suspected for kidnapping some 110 schoolgirls from Dabchi, a rural school in Yobe State in the northeast. Nigeria's government is reportedly attempting to negotiate the release of the girls in exchange for cash. But security experts here believe instead such negotiations should be targeted by the US government.
One important way, though, is for the US government to work with the Nigerian government to reduce the negotiations which involve cash for the release of kidnapped victims. That's one of the significant ways where these groups raise revenue. In some countries, they do not negotiate with terrorists for cash. In Nigeria, that's still ongoing. So the US can use its influence with the Nigerian government to reduce that from happening.
The latest sanctions targeted 40 ISIL affiliates, several of them in Africa and others in Asia. In the case of Boko Haram, this is not the first sanction. In 2013, the US government classified Boko Haram as an international terrorist organization and placed a $7 million ransom on its leader, Abubakar Shekau. But that has not deterred the group. Kelechi, Emekalam, CGTN, Abuja, Nigeria.